let's talk about this channel real fast. Now, this channel has been through a lot of phases. It's been through its Assassin's Creed, really cheap PC phases, then going through a Zec 2 phase, and that turned into AMV phases, and that while simultaneously trying to have a gameplay phase at the same time. And that transferred into like doing away with AMVs. I kind of put myself into a corner. I ended up going with making a couple of short films. Honestly, this channel has been all over the place. It's been honestly quite fun to actually go all over the place. On one end, all the variation is good because it brought in a lot of you. Some of you guys may not have gotten what you really came here for, and I'm honestly sorry about that. And this doesn't mean I'm planning to jump right back in with AMVs and stuff like that, or Zec 2 content. No, that's just not who I am anymore. AMVs was a few years ago. I'm not into AMVs anymore. Well, I enjoy watching them, but I don't really have that passion for editing them as I once did. So a lot of that creativity has gone toward other outlets for me, you know, such as the short films and whatnot. But honestly, the short films take so much production time, and while they are fun to do in burst, just doing a long term like that for something that's ultimately so expensive, I love doing them. I just don't have the resources for them. Not enough to justify doing those on a regular basis as much as I would love to. And then 2022, I was going to go for more the compromise route of going more so for video essays. And I was going to attempt to watch all the Spider-Man movies, then create reviews out of all of them. I have one done written up script, and I have like a partly written script, but I never got around to writing those. Kind of glad I never announced them. I kind of want to do one of them at least, but maybe someday. I can't promise anything. Then 2022 happened. A lot happened in the real life, and I'm not going to go too much into. It's not too relevant here, but all that really matters to you is that really happened to kind of hold this channel back and bringing out content. And I really want to apologize for that. It's not really your guys' fault. And now going into 2023, literally a year later since I made the last video on here, is that made me realize that I need to overhaul this channel and I need to focus this channel on something. This channel is too much on here. I would like to know what you guys would like. Would you guys like me to stream on here more often? Would you guys like me to talk about certain subjects on here? Sorry, AMV guys, AMVs are not coming back. They're too time consuming, and copyright even more of a pain to get through. Back, you know, 4 years ago or whatever it was ago, I would really like some ideas of what you guys would like as more of a collective, and kind of gives me a general idea of what you guys want out of this specific channel, whether that be like talking about certain subjects. I know on my other channel, my first channel, Warrior 983, I used to talk about a lot of Dragon Ball subjects that I was very passionate about, and I could do that too. I'm still passionate about Dragon Ball, and and on TikTok I occasionally talk about Dragon Ball. I'm not gonna go put myself into a hole and only talk about Dragon Ball. I want to talk about other things, like, you know, such as you know, Spider-Man, for example. I've been really getting it back into Spider-Man lately, but, you know, if you want me to talk about certain nerd subjects that I might be passionate about. Transitioning from that, let's talk about what's going on right now outside of this channel. You may have noticed from the community post that I soft launched the channel a while ago. Now, so far that has 3 full videos on there. I've been getting really into cosplay. There's 2 masks right there, and I got my suits in the closet. I'm not bringing those out, but you'll see B-roll on the screen. So, honestly, check those videos out and go subscribe to that channel if you want to. Like I said, I've been really getting into cosplay lately. In that channel, I plan to completely focus in on cosplay. So if you're really interested in cosplay content, go to that channel. I would really appreciate it if some of you guys from here showed the love over there. I'm pretty proud of my work over there so far, and it's been getting really good feedback, and I would honestly like if you guys would check it out and see if that's something that you might like too. Otherwise, you can go on Discord while I have smaller form content that usually lasts from like a minute to 3 minutes, depending on what I'm talking about. That's truly all over the place. I don't have a single focus on what's going on over there. That's kind of like, it's TikTok, where I'm just throwing stuff out there that I just personally like. And the thing I like about TikTok, it gives me a lot more freedom to play around with things, whether it's going to be just something short like ranking videos or something long where I actually get to talk about something. I like TikTok for that. It lets me just experiment a lot more than YouTube does. And honestly, go check it out. I mean, you might go like it over there. So both of those will be linked in the description below. And I'm going to end this video off by plugging in the Discord that I launched a long time ago. Well, technically, it overhauled a long time ago, but I relaunched it this time. Now, this one, the Discord's called the Brekke Club. Now, that will both connect this channel and the other channel and the TikTok in there. So if you want to get video updates on any of those, go over there. If you also have a channel, either YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, or whatever, if you want to plug in your own content, if you want other creators to come comment on it, I have a special place in there where you can just plug in your content. Otherwise, we could just talk about other things. Like, I have a general nerd discussion that people can just debate, or just talk about general nerd things in there. There's a general chat where people can talk about really whatever. There's some rules in there, but they're nothing too intrusive. And then I also have a spot where I just post up random game deals I find, and a few gaming news that I very much find interesting that I might post up in a tab every once in a while. And lately I've been posting a lot of little Dragon Ball snippets, like clips and stuff, like in a share media tab, where I've just kind of been nerding out over Dragon Ball, and everyone's just been kind of staring at me like I'm a freak, but whatever, I'm going to own it anyways. That's all I really wanted to go all for in this video. I really appreciate any of you for sticking around till the end of this video. Make sure you comment Popsicle to let me know that you made it here, and I will see all of you, hopefully, in the next video. Bye.